Good morning, Fit Fan. I'm going to take us through Tuesday. It's not necessarily morning by the time that you're watching it, but no problem there whenever you're watching this. Good day. Okay, so we're going to start off with my warm-up for Tuesday. You're going to do 8 rounds, 20 seconds on one position, then 10 seconds on another position, and you're going to alternate between this for 8 rounds. And thereafter there's going to be a second section that's exactly the same format, so 8 rounds again with 2 new movements. Okay, so first up, 8 rounds of 20 seconds of Spider-Mans. Now we're just trying to get the blood flowing. For the Spider-Man, you put your foot next to your hand, alright? Step back, foot next to the hand. So you should be feeling that stretch here in your hip flexors, in your groin, in your hips, alright? Making sure that you're keeping your body in a nice straight line as you move through these, alright? So stretch it there for a second or two before you alternate, stretching for a second or two, and you keep moving for 20 seconds. As soon as you're done with the 20 seconds, you're going to go for 10 seconds of mountain climbers. So very similar position, except now you're just putting your knee into your chest and a little bit faster, right? So from there, knee up to the elbow for mountain climbers. 10 seconds, and then I'm going to be back into my Spider-Mans. Okay. So the mountain climbers will bring your heart rate up a little bit, but then in the Spider-Mans you'll be able to bring it back down again. Okay, 8 rounds of that before we go into 8 rounds of 20 seconds of single skipping. Alright, so skipping for 20 seconds and then 10 seconds of air squats. If you don't have a rope or the space, you all have ropes. If you don't have the space, you can just do hops. So there for 20 seconds. Okay. Then 10 seconds of air squats, pushing your bum back, knees out, moving it around a little bit, especially in those first few rounds, making sure that you're warming up nicely, and then as the rounds progress, you can go a little bit faster. Right, now, our workout for today, the conditioning piece, a lot of fun, very simple, very effective. It's called Bubbles. It's a 12-minute AMRAP, and we only have 2 movements, right? The first movement, burpees, we all know and love them. We're going to do 10 of them, followed by 25 double unders or 50 single unders, right? What we are looking for, especially with the skipping, is a set that's small enough that you can do it unbroken for most of the rounds, okay? If you accidentally trip up, that's fine, but we want a rep scheme that you're confident you can do unbroken, okay? So, for instance, if you can do some double unders, the 25 is a little bit out of your range, but you'd like to do them today, then bring it down to 15, even 10 reps. It should take you between 15 and 30 seconds to get that set done, okay? If you're doing single skips and you can't do 50 unbroken, you're not confident that you can do 50 unbroken, you can bring it down slightly to 40 or even 30 reps if you need to, okay? The 10 burpees, we just want to move through them at a consistent pace throughout all the 12 rounds, okay? We're looking at around a minute and a half, at most around a minute 45, I would say, okay? So we want a high amount of rounds here. We're looking between, let's say, 7 or 8 and 12, even 13 rounds, okay? So on the burpees, we are just looking to get our chest down and up. Okay, you'll see you don't have to go extremely fast to get this done within a minute. You can just move through it. If you know that the burpees of 10 reps is really challenging for you, bring the burpee reps down, similar to what you would for the double unders. We want a rep scheme that you can do unbroken throughout. Okay, now when you're done with bubbles, your heart rate's going to be up, you're going to feel really good. We're going to go into some body armor. Today's body armor, 6-minute AMRAP. So within the 6 minutes, we're getting as many reps as possible of single dumbbell strict presses. Okay, so you're going to grab yourself one dumbbell, start with it on your shoulders, activate your stomach, okay? So we do this by imagining that you're putting your rib cage and your belly button towards each other, okay? So we don't want to be arched there. Belly button and rib cage towards each other, and then from here, I'm going to press through without losing that connection. So pressing all the way up, finish with my arm next to my head. There. I'm going to go for as many reps as I can. Then I'm going to alternate. You can alternate whenever you want. Okay. because you want to accumulate as many reps as you can. Try and keep it even between the arms, or else you don't do 10 on one arm and 5 on the other arm. Keep it nice and consistent. The kicker is, every minute you have to stop, put the dumbbell down, and do 10 sit-ups. So, you've got your ab mat, upside down, remember, so there, and I'm going to touch behind my shoulders, in front of my toes. If these are too challenging for you, then just touch your knees, okay? There, for 10 reps, as soon as I'm done, I pick my dumbbell back up, and I continue accumulating as many reps as I can. And you're going to continue this way for 6 minutes, stopping every minute to do your 10 sit-ups before continuing on those presses. Champs, we hope you enjoyed this one. Have fun.